Welcome to this video on the Zenwara channel. My name is Shri Satguru Buddha Rawa Bhagwan. Today we're practicing Siddhi power application, specifically the power to direct the flow of traffic. So we're going to be doing some advanced practice today. And the advanced practice we're going to do is bring a pattern of cars to the intersection. The pattern of cars that are going to come to the intersection here that we're going to be looking at in a few moments is a more difficult application of power with patterns and different cars and all that, so there's less redundancy to account for system modification. So what I'm going to be attempting to do here is bringing a white car, then a gray car, then a black car, and then a white car, one after the other in a pattern. So first a white one, then a gray one, then a black one, then a white one. And we're going to turn the screen here. As you can see, that's me. We're going to look at this intersection. You're going to see there's really not a lot of traffic here. But that doesn't matter. That's beyond the point. What is on point is that we're going to have first a white car, then a gray car, then a black car, then a white car. It won't necessarily be the first cars that arrive at this intersection. But it won't take that long either. You know, give it maybe a minute or two. And potentially a little bit longer, depending on the few different factors. So while we look at the intersection, not much taking place actually. As you can see, not many cars are going by. Oh, here's a red one. Hello, red car. So what we have essentially is a very quiet intersection. So this is more advanced levels of practice, not many cars to play with, not much going on. In the area it's pretty quiet. And we're waiting for that white car to start that pattern. Now it might not be the first white car, but we're going to give ourselves a little bit of time here for this pattern to form within the system. Because first a white car, followed by a gray car, followed by a black car, followed by a white car will come to this intersection very soon. So we're just going to be filming quietly, and if you're patient, you may see something pretty impressive on the Zenwara channel if you think about it. Not too easy to bring that pattern here. If you just want to think about the complexity involved in forming a pattern like that and bringing it to a specific place within a given time, you'll realize that mathematically speaking, it's quite improbable. And that's why we practice. Because the OE goes where no one else goes. Now, the Vara Parampara is a yogic parampara. And also a tantric one. Here are the blackbirds flying in the sky. But on another note, looking at this quiet intersection, waiting for that pattern of cars. Once again, a white car, a gray car, a black car, then a white car. we can kind of reflect on yoga and what is yoga. What is it really? The ability to communicate, commune with the system, the ability to receive, to hold, to project, the play of the gunas, life. Yoga is life. Everything is yoga. And the yogi learns to develop himself in ways that are quite extraordinary. Of course, there are other ways that are extraordinary that might not be touched in a lifetime by a specific yogi. The yogi has a specialization sometimes. It's a way of seeing it. As you have rocket scientists, right? You have yogis, who in a way are also scientists. Are they not? Scientists of the being, right? Scientists of life, of oneself, of knowing oneself, right? So since this car is still at the intersection, oh, a red one. Well, the yogi advances on his path, or on her path, a yogini. And I know very well the yoginis of old, know where they live now, and do their things. So let's have a cheers to the yoginis and all that they do. You know, let's celebrate the yoginis a little bit in this video and give a shout out to them. I love those girls. It's a Thursday evening here in Canada, Quebec, Gatineau. And we're looking at the intersection of Victoria and Laval. Some pretty famous streets. And we're waiting for that pattern of cars to merge, combine, and arrive at this intersection. Once again, a white car, then a gray car, then a black car, then a white car. Difficult combination to pull off. You know, we're not saying bring one car, we're saying bring four. And we're saying bring them of a specific type and bring them in a specific order as well. So that's kind of tough. You know, it's a bit more tough. But the yogi does not see things as tough. The yogi is inevitable. And as the scientist of life, of inner life and outer life, the yogi seeks to go beyond. But the greatest yogi learns that it is fine to go beyond, I guess, beyond the system, beyond life. But it's better within life, within the system, with the goddess, because her love is truly precious. Truly precious. And that's why even when I went beyond the realm of the mountains behind Dumavati's domain to where even outside of the system, outside of the reach of the goddess, I decided to come back in. To come back into her. And Dumavati went through the pearls of humanity and all those that came and were born, and she found her black pearl who had returned. the one who had gone beyond her, the one she loved, and the one who loved her. So a very quiet night. Here filming live this video on the Zenwara channel from the residence of the Satguru. Waiting for a rather complex combination of cars. You know, if I can predict this combination, predict is not quite the word. Predict is not quite the word indeed. It's more like make happen, right? It's more like make happen. And with a little bit of assistance from the armies of God, which include the angels, the saints, the gods, all the enlightened beings, all that, you know, with their assistance, the Dharma is protected. And all the most beautiful things of creation are brought into this world over time, manifested. So as we have the pillai, the pillar of manifested and unmanifested truth, you know, we have essentially life which is written into the story. So as you see, we just got our combination: a white car, a gray car, a black car, and then a white car, as requested, and it took 12 minutes and about 15 seconds. Okay, so as you can see, an application of Siddhi power controlling the system. Now I do this gently, and I'm not hurting anyone. I would never hurt anyone practicing on them. I'm basically doing this with the assistance of the people that participate when I make changes to the system as an avatar of God. I thank you for listening to this video on the Zenwara channel. I'm going to turn the screen and wish you a great time, a great day, a great life, and ask that you be good, because you are being judged in this world. And you're lucky if you get a judgment of God. And when you get that luck of being judged by God at the end of your life, you know, you take that bridge of God at the Baitarani River. You know, you want to have good stories. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. So listen to my advice and be a good person. Thank you for listening to this video on the Zenwara channel.